Today I went down to go get some food at a local shop, a local little business that is next to my house. And I've been there a couple times, and the lady recognized my order. She told me what I wanted to eat. And that might sound a little bit weird, but she recognized that I existed. And it felt nice. It felt like I was here. Not like I usually do. Like I'm not just like floating around waiting for something to happen. I think personally, to love is to be seen inside of this world. Because let's face it, this world is a big place. It's also a dark place, a meaningless place, a cruel, unjust. And even through all of the meaninglessness, you found someone with meaning. This one person that comes into your life and just solves all the problems. And I don't know who they are. I don't know what you've been through. I don't know how you met. But it happens. It hits you like a sack of bricks. You fall to the floor. You're fully engaged. And then one day, that you're focused on the present moment for so long, enough time goes by that they've made their choice. It's funny. In my own head, I'll make up conversations that we never had. I'll make up answers to questions you'll never ask me. It's just absolutely insane how our minds can build an entire world around another person, even though they have stopped building with us. And it sucks. Because they're not there anymore. But that's life. You can't let life stop you from living life. Or else you're not going to get anywhere. You're just going to sit in your car and twiddle your thumbs a couple of times. And eventually you'll get somewhere that you like to be. Or maybe you won't. Maybe you'll never evolve into the person that you need to be because you were so caught up in your feelings. So caught up on what was. So caught up on what already happened, what can never be changed, what's already set in stone. You never let yourself move on, did you? Even with everything that could go wrong, you still did it anyway. Because I'm not saying that there are not going to be voices in your head that are telling you that what you're doing is not the right thing. But my question is, does it feel right to you? Are you enjoying what you're doing? Are you enjoying the people that you're talking to? Are you giving more than you're taking? Because something flipped for me today. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at literally change in front of your eyes. And it's beautiful. Let all the anxiety and depression, let it all build up. Just so you could push it over and show it how powerful, not how powerful it is, how powerless it really is. Because you want to know what the truth is? You are here. Your feet are on the ground. And the sooner you realize that, the sooner you realize that you could do anything that you put your mind to. Go out there, be more kind. Realize that a stranger is just a friend that you have not met yet. Approach things with different perspectives. Come at conversations with curiosity. My entire life, I didn't want to talk to anybody. I still don't. I don't have any desire to. Maybe it's because I thought no one ever had any desire to talk to me. To figure out who I am, what I do, what I've been through. No one ever cared. So in return, I never cared. And I always told myself that I didn't care. That there would be a better tomorrow. Maybe things will be different. But I found out something pretty crazy. what you're not changing in your life, you're actually choosing. Actively choosing every single day. Even if it makes you depressed, sad, it's because you're comfortable with it. You know, and the comfort zone is a very, very beautiful place, but I'll tell you, nothing grows there. You know, and if something is hard in this life, good. You know, because if something is hard, that means nobody else will do it. You know, and if you can get out there and push past all the baloney, yeah, I said baloney, you could do great things. You know, because you're going to get people who are going to notice. You know, you're going to get people who are going to hate on you. Not every single person in this world is going to like you. That is okay. You know, because you'll attempt anyway. You'll go out there and you'll try and try and try again. Because in life, there is not a set amount of how many times you could try at something. You could try forever. You know, and maybe one day you'll get there. Maybe one day you won't. It doesn't matter. As long as you got out there and gave it your best shot, that is all that really matters. You know, you are all that really matters. You know, there's a reason why they tell you, do things that matter to you. Make sure you're doing all right. Because at the end of the day, you are all you got. You know, you'll come into this world with nobody. Just you and your own thoughts. You are literally alone inside of your own brain, alone with your own thoughts. And sometimes when you're alone for too long, it can catch up to you. All of those negative thoughts, all of those things that you don't want to think about. Try to stay busy, try to stay productive, try to do something. I mean, literally do not let life stop you from living this life, because it is definitely worth living. Okay? And you need to realize that you are actively choosing the bad habits, actively choosing the bad. You know, you could choose differently. You know, only if you knew how different things really could be. You know? But that's just the way life goes. You know, after every funeral, there's life after. You know, even though you may not want there to be. Even though it might be hard. It might even seem impossible. You know, but in a couple years or a couple months, you could look back and you can see how far you've come. You know, because I can tell you've come far. Okay, progress is always progress, no matter how big, no matter how small. Okay? The only thing that doesn't change in this life is change itself. It won't allow things to stay the same forever. You know, so when that voice is telling you can't do something, you need to tell it that you can. You know, because the person who says that they can't and the person who says that they can are both correct. Okay? Something will change. You have to actually want it. You know, for a long time, you felt like you didn't deserve it. You didn't deserve anything at all. Just waiting around for somebody to notice. You know, because it's not like you want to be saved or anything. You just want somebody to notice that you're trapped. Notice that you're screaming out of the hole. You know, because eventually one day you'll put your shovel down. And you realize that it was never about shoveling out the crap. That removing the bad. All you have to do was just focus on the good. You know, because the truth is, it's over now. It just doesn't matter about what happened. All that matters is what you decide to do now. In this very moment. Because all you have to do is just let go and move forward. You know, but instead you wanted to focus on all the bad. You wanted to reminisce. You wanted to do nothing. And eventually it all caught up with you. Life did. You know, nobody believed in you. But you did. You know, something did. There's a reason why you're here. Now, I can't tell you why, but there is definitely a reason. A purpose. Even in this life, there might not be any meaning, but I promise you can make some. I promise you can make something. As long as you get out there and try. That's all you ever had to do was try. You know, and eventually you would make something worthwhile. Something worth caring about. You know, a why. A why bigger than you. A why that you could really care about. Something that you could put above yourself. something to look forward to. Because that's what life is all about. Trying your best to just enjoy yourself, enjoy this existence, because life was never a problem that needed to be solved. Instead, it was a reality that just needed to be experienced. And you never did it until it was too late, and you didn't realize that you won the lottery with this existence. Because far too many people will regret the things they didn't do, the things they didn't say. All that's real is right now. If you want something done, don't put off what could be done tomorrow, today. Okay, even if that's hard, even if you feel like you can't do it, you need to do it. Okay, because once you start doing it, you realize that it's not that hard. That all of those things your mind have been telling you, they've all been lies, actually. Because you don't need to believe 100% of the things that your mind thinks. Because not all the time, you're not always right. You're not always wrong either. You're just a human being trying to find its way. I'm trying to find my way too. I don't know anything. Maybe that's a good thing, maybe that's a bad thing. But as long as you try your best, you have nothing to complain about. As long as you put your all into today. Only you know that, though. Nobody else knows. Just you. So I'll let you know. I'll let you hear it one last time. Okay? Do not let this life stop you from living this life. Okay? Do not wait to start taking action inside of your life. Okay? Because being sick, if something were to happen to you, you'd appreciate life a lot more. Okay? And sometimes that is the harsh punishment that needs to happen for you to see the harsh reality. Okay? Because you were living in a real world. Okay? Even today, I didn't really want to talk to people, but that lady showed me kindness by acknowledging that I am here, that I am a person. And it may not mean anything to her, but it meant a lot to me. Show me that I am here. That I'm not invisible to the world, even though how often I think I am. And that just if you change the way you look at things inside of this existence, the things you look at will literally change in front of your eyes. And maybe you'll start seeing them the way they were intended to be seen. Maybe. Because I'm not saying if you go out there and follow your dreams and do everything according to plan, that you will have the perfect life that you want. Because it's just not true. It's just not true. You need to get out there and just do what you can. And eventually all the days they'll add up into something beautiful. Something that you could be proud of, because the struggle is beautiful. The more struggle, the more peace. And that's the reality, Thank you so much for watching to the end of the video. I really appreciate it. I just actually got back from the gym, so I'm a little bit heated up, even though I have my puffer on. I'm a little bit restless, but not much you could do. That is life. But if there's one more thing that all of us can do, including myself, you, everybody, stay positive. Yeah, it's hard, but you could try. It doesn't hurt to try. You might not get it right the first try. But like I said, even though the school system teaches you that failure is a bad thing, failure is what teaches you. But it takes a smart person to go out there and learn from other people's mistakes instead of making them on their own. All right. That is enough. I will see you guys next time.